Once hailed as a technological marvel and one of Europe's largest bridges, Romania's Braila bridge is now plagued with problems. And this is not the first time. Recent reports show unevenness on its surface, measuring up to 10 centimeters. The Romanian National Infrastructure Company has warned of discomfort in traffic while repairs are underway. Well, shortly after it was inaugurated in July last year, a video showing a man pulling out loose bolts from the bridge with his bare hands was widely shared on the internet. Well, that prompted an investigation which concluded that more than 400 bolts were not securely fastened. It wasn't the only problem. Cracks in the surface of the bridge began to appear, and officials claimed they were caused by execution errors. The bridge took about 5 years to be built and was funded mainly by the European Union. The bridge was constructed by an Italian construction giant and a Japanese firm. So who's to blame for all those errors? We'll discuss this in a moment, but first let's take a closer look at the significance of this bridge. It was nicknamed by local media as Romania's Golden Gate. At 2 kilometers long, 38 meters above the water and with 4 lanes, this suspended bridge is the largest in the country, the largest over the Danube River, and the third largest suspension bridge in the European Union. Well, the bridge links the country's city of Braila and the Smardan commune on the opposite bank of the Danube River. It opened in July 2023 and cost more than $500 million to build. Almost $400 million was provided by the European Union. Joining me now from Galati in Romania is Anca Spunu. She is the general manager of Viața Liberă newspaper. Great to have you with us. Now, first question, what are the main concerns over this bridge and what went wrong?
Well, the bridge has no structural or design problems, as long as officials are saying, at least. But the concerns are related to the quality of the asphalt that was used, which has yielded several times already under the weight of oversized trucks. Now, because access to the bridge is free for all for 5 years, since it's an European Union investment, we can't limitate the access of oversized trucks. And this had led to the problems officials say.
So who could be responsible for overseeing this project? Who will be to blame if the problems with the bridge continue?
Well, basically right now, even though the bridge is open for 1 year already, the authorities have not yet signed the official reception documents. So for now, all the responsibility lays with the builder. They have to fix every problem that arises before the documents are signed. So the overseer, the National Company for Roads and Infrastructure, is in permanent contact with the builder to fix all reported defects, they say, before signing the acceptance report.
But this means they need more money to fix all these repairs. I mean, who will be paying for additional funds if necessary?
Yeah, since the official, I know it's a bit confusing, but since the official reception of the bridge has not yet been done, all expenses fall to the builder. So basically the builder needs to pay from their own pockets. We won't be paying any extra for that.
And the builder is, as far as we understand, a Japanese and Italian company.
Yes, it was a conglomerate of both Chinese, I think, and Italians. The Italians are overseer of the project. So the Ministry of Transportation has been in contact with them, and they met, I think, last time on July 18th to discuss issues. You have to understand that the bridge now has been in the news almost weekly since it has been opened for various problems, but all the problems had to do with the upper surface, the asphalt, and how it connected to the underlying surface, to the metal elements.
Right, and how concerning is this for Romanians? I mean, they must have been concerned about the safety. I mean, I know you said that nothing is wrong with construction, but seeing those bolts being so loose,
Yes.
and those videos all over media, yeah.
Yeah, in terms of image, it doesn't look good. That's for sure. But Romanians are generally, unfortunately, used to poor quality infrastructure works. So let's say people have not been very surprised to see what's happening. But of course, indignation reigns everywhere since they have to wait in line to be able to pass the bridge. And the connecting ships that we had that crossed the Danube are less now because it wasn't profitable for them anymore to operate at all hours, yes? So this presented a problem in order to reach the Black Sea, for instance. For vacationers
and just breeze, yes, of course. I mean, it's an important bridge in order to reach so many significant places. But what has been the reaction from the officials in Romania? I mean, saying that Romanians are used to poor infrastructure, unfortunately, sounds so familiar for all of us here in the Balkans. Yeah.
The general consensus being that the importance of the bridge is very significant, since the region of Moldova where we are is less connected to the rest of the country, and this would ensure that economic investors would have easier access to our region, and we would have easier access to go with merchandise to the rest of the Europe, since it is part of an interconnected infrastructure, European infrastructure. And of course, there is the importance that I'm not military, but the importance of the bridge that is only 20 kilometers away from the border with Ukraine. And we all know what's happening there. So hopefully it's going to be fixed soon.
Yes, Anka, thank you so much for joining us. I mean, it's not looking good, especially, I mean, 400 million euros has been invested by the European Union in this bridge. So we'll keep an eye on that story. Thank you so much for joining us on Across the Balkans.